Hey guys, it's Fessy and I'm back with another video. This is just another video on my progress with Python. So what I love to do at work most of the time is really to automate some of the repetitive tasks that I do either on a daily, weekly, or a monthly basis, especially when it comes to reporting in Excel. So for example, I receive weekly reports from about 6 offices every week, obviously every week, and you have to copy from 6 different reports into one regional report, and that can be very tedious. And if you are short on time, then it can really be a challenge. So what I usually do is to write macro or VBA macro to automate some of those tasks, and especially the copy pasting stuff that take much of the time. So I'll let the computer do that, which is much faster. But I really wanted to write a program that I could use at work with Python, and I just found one opportunity to do that, so that I just test my skills so far. And what usually happens is that at work, every month I receive a PDF file of payslips of my colleagues. That PDF file comes with about 20 payslips. So obviously I'm not showing that PDF file, but I've generated this file for demonstration. So the file that I receive looks like this one. So this one only has 2 pages, but the one that I receive, as I said, has about 10 pages, and each page has 2 payslips. So now that's quite a challenge, because what I have to do, what I usually do, is either to print out this file or print out these payslips and then cut the pages in half so that each payslip is on its own page, and then send them to the staff members. But one other thing that I do is to use some online software to split this PDF and extract payslips and then save them on separate files, each payslip on its file, and then I'll try to email them to individual staff members. Now that's quite a lot of work to do, especially to email 20 payslips or maybe 10 payslips, since other staff members, we stay in the same office. So to be honest, I don't usually do this every month, so most of the time I would only email when a staff member requests for their payslip. But that's not a good thing, so I decided, how about if I just write a program with Python that will automate these tasks for me. And then on Monday I started writing this script, and today I finished it and tested it, and it seems to be working out well. So this is the program. It has 3 modules or 3 files, scripts, whatever. So the first one is this one, which is called makedir.py. is basically just to create a folder where the files will be saved. And then there is the second one, which is split pdf.py. This one is for now taking that file that I received from salary, and then splitting and extracting all the payslips, each one on its own page, and save it as a separate PDF file. So this is the code for that functionality. And then after that, there is the third one, which is the sendemail.py file. So this one basically go through the folder and try to send each file to its appropriate receiver. Like each payslip each payslip to its staff member or to its owner. So this is the code. And then the fourth file, this one is basically now the logic of how those functions will be called. So as you can see, the first step is to make the directory, which is just to create a folder named the month or the pay month of those payslips. And once the folder is created, the payslip file, the one that has all the payslips, will now be moved into this folder, and then the application will start extracting, splitting and extracting those payslips from that file and saving them as individual files. And then after it's done with that step, and then it will start sending those payslips to their owners. So that's what will happen. So I'll just demonstrate how it works. Now we are assuming that this is now the payslip file that I receive. So this file is saved on the desktop here. So it's named payslips here. So let me just close it here. I'll just need to close it here so that the application will be able to access it. So it's saved on the desktop. So what the system will do first, it will create a folder named whatever month I will input there, and then it will create that folder on the desktop. As you can see, there's only this folder for January and other folders, but we'll create a folder, say, for September, assuming that these payslips are for September. So what the system will do, let me just open that file again. So what this application will do is that it will split this page in two and take this first payslip, and then it will name it. It will search in this page, and then if it finds the name that it searches, then it will save it with this name. For example, this one will be saved as Abiato, this one will be saved as Festus, and then it goes to the second page, split it in the middle, save this one on the left as Johannes, and then it also saves this one as Wanga. Now if it searches and it doesn't find the name within the payslip, it will just save it as payslip 1, 2, 3, and it goes on like that. So I think even this one will be saved as payslip 1 because I didn't include a name there, so I only included 3 names: this one, and this one. And I've attached emails to these names in the kind of in the database, but in the application itself. So now it will look at, say, if the file is Festus and then there's an email there, so this one will just send it to my 3 emails. So this one I think will be sent to my work email, this one probably to my Outlook email, and one of them, I think this one, will be sent to my Gmail. But if this was the real payslip files, obviously the system or this application will send it to the appropriate staff member based on the email that is saved in the application. So let me just close it and run the application so that this video doesn't go for too long. So to run this application, obviously we'll just run this main module. So I'll just come here and say start debugging. Okay, this is just one option, but it's just one option that I use most of the time, but there's no real need for me to debug anything here. So it will start. My queue, and I see the network here. There's no network. I think that will be a problem with sending emails. So let me just pause here and try to connect the network. Okay, let me try to hotspot from my phone. Again, there's just an error there, so I'll just rerun the program, but let me just try to hotspot from my phone and continue. So this one I'll cancel it, and then this one I'll also delete. I want to okay, come on, I don't want this video to take more than 20 minutes. So where are we now? Okay, 11 minutes. Okay, I think it's connected, so let me just run the application again. Okay, now this time I'll just run without debugging. Oh, still bringing the debug option. Okay, my computer is pretty slow, but I can imagine if I use the computer that I use at work, it should go very fast. Okay, as you can see that it's asking me to enter the pay month in Word, so I'll just enter September. I'll write September and then I'll press enter. So I've pressed enter, so now it will create that folder September. As you can see, new directory September created, and then it will move the payslips file into that folder. It will start extracting the PDFs, and here it has already finished. Now it's trying to send an email to this email for this file, and it's done. Now it's sending the second email for this file to this one, and these are the other payslips that don't have email, this one, and now it has sent the last one to this Gmail. My emails, I don't know, let me see the application here. So basically the application has finished its process there. You see it has taken how many? Just like 2-3 minutes to do this whole thing. But so if I check my email here, okay, I don't know, it's just that my computer is getting really tired because it has been on for quite some time and it's not that fast usually, but it's even worse when it has been on for a while. So you can see that the emails are coming in. Which email is it? So one is here, this one has been sent to my work email. Like goodness, this is much slower than, okay, 14 minutes. So I just want to show you how the message looks like. Alright, so this is what the message says. So it just says, good day, attached, please find your payslip for September. So it will indicate the month based on the month that was input, that was used to create the folder. It's received from salary. So, and then the file is attached. So if I open this file, it should be the one for Abiatal. So you can see now this is the one, payslip one for Abiatal, and you can see it's just one file. extracted from that other main file. So this is one, but I think if I check on my Outlook, nothing has arrived. Okay, you can see also from in my Outlook that there is also this one. I think for the Outlook, the file that was sent is for Festus, and in my Gmail should be the one for Wanga. So in my Gmail is the one for Wanga. So it sent each payslip to the correct email address. So this could be for those individual staff members. So now if we check on the desktop, we should see the folder September, which is here. That is the file that was created, and then we can see all the payslips that have been extracted from this one. So this is the main one, and it has extracted all these 4 payslips. So like I was saying, because I didn't define a name Johannes in the application, so this one was just named payslip 1, but if we open it, it should be the one for Johannes. So as you can see, so this will happen, for example, if I receive payslips, but there are maybe some payslips which do not belong to my region. So say it's for someone in another region, so the system won't pick up that name, because for my application I only define names for my staff members. So guys, that's it. So that's it, guys. This code is also available on my GitHub account. This whole code is available on my GitHub account. So just in case you want to expand on this one, you are free to fork this code and then expand it as you wish and for your own use. And if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments below. Ciao.